It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They call the draw play here. And you see you able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Arnold. Extending the play now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
It's caught downfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Barnes.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. Game set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Arnold. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. The Rebels offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker.
Football comes out. offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down. It's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes it.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's caught inside the 10. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The offense threatening now. First and goal. Looking downfield. It's Arnold. It's an out route. The catch made into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the returner. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. And the Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here. Let's it go. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to pass. It's Dart. Pass complete on a crosser. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down. We're going to throw the football. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. And
he'll lost it to the end zone. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He pulls in the catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. That's good execution of the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
Yeah, really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. And the fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they ruled him out of bounds. The Rebels will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Barnes. They stop him right at the 24.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the 2nd half.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Fights through a tackle. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Back to pass. It's Dart. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
The offense really clicking here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through the defender.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Arnold. He's running out of time here. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Haven't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. It's Dart. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The Turner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. They pressure it and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
They'll work the clock here with their running game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Quick throw to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Sooners will have to kick it away when it comes for his second punt of the game. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And this one will be fair caught. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And now from the pistol formation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Not through the PAT, because the lead is 5 during the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's got it. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's moving out of the pocket. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. An important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Burks. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's 2nd down now. Trying to extend the play. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. And it's caught for a 2-point conversion. So the lead is now 3 here in the final stages.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? Caught behind the line. It's Bentley. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
On the set.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.